is a fun little list. How celebrities tip according to readers who serve them. So let's take a look at some celebrities.
Nice.
I've served so many celebrities.
Really? And yeah,
yes.
can you give us who's been good tippers?
Yes. Okay, Pedro Pascal, great tipper.
Okay.
Super nice dude.
Yeah.
Usher tips pretty good. Met him.
Okay.
Adam Levine tips crazy good.
Nice.
He's really, really nice. Brad Wilk, the drummer for Rage Against the Machine, super nice guy, tips really well. He used to come in with Juliette Lewis all the time, his girlfriend. I don't know if they're still together or not. Also super nice. Some people that tip like complete and utter shit. The dude with the mustache that played Master Chief from Orange is the New Black.
Okay.
Okay.
Fucking hate that guy. He's such an asshole. Anyway, him, and then what about all about that bass singer? I always forget her name.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know her name.
Megan Trainor.
Okay. All right.
Her.
Thank you.
Horrible tippers. You're welcome.
Good to know.
I would think they would all tip well.
They don't.
They're rich as fuck.
they don't.
Crazy.
Some people just don't believe in it.
Yeah.
That's not. If you listen, you catch me on a payday, I'm tipping like a millionaire. You might get a 50 out of me. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I do. It's because I worked in service for so long. I tip crazy every time.
Yeah.
I can't, and I don't go out that much. So when
I'm like that at bars because I grew up with my mom bartending.
Yeah.
So like I walk in and I immediately put a 10 or 20 down for my first drink.
Yeah.
And that way they know like, oh hey, I understand. Like,
and they'll take care of you.
it.
And we also now have an understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. And you get better service.
100%.
Way better
but
service.
also like they're happier to serve. Like
yeah, it makes sense.
Like if I see somebody starting their shift, I'll give her a 10 and go, this is good luck money for your shift.
Nice.
Yeah. And that like to me, like I'm like, oh, I just made their day better.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
And it's not $10, it's fucking $10.
Yeah. Right.
I was gonna spend it on a drink anyway.
Right.
And
exactly.
usually most places, if the owner's not a dick, you get buybacks. Or this one's on me usually.
Yep.
Every third one if you're tipping the price of the drink.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
I think it kind of evens out.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Especially at like comedy clubs and shit.
Nothing makes me madder when comedy clubs give you one drink.
That's
and it's
crazy.
Like, dude, the way I tip, if I'm headline, even if I'm featuring,
yes,
I know I'm tipping at least $20 or $30.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's a club that made me so fucking mad. And then I said it on the air, and people started tweeting them, but I had to ask them to stop. It was me, Andy, and Chris.
Okay. Yeah.
And we each ordered, I think, Chris got a Heineken. I don't remember what Andy got, and I got like a fucking Makers on the Rocks. And then they charged us full price for them. And I was like, oh, no, I'm headlining.
Whoa.
And they went, yeah, we don't do free
what the
drinks
fuck
here.
club is that?
That's going to be $50.
What?
Holy shit.
And I took out, in front of the manager, I took out the money. And I tipped the lady, I think, whatever, $5 or $6. And I said, hey, just so you know, this $50 I'm paying you was going to be your tip on those drinks.
Oh.
And I need you to tell your manager that because I would have hung out all night and tipped you another $100.
Yeah, but the manager, they don't care because they want to make money.
They would have.
I know.
There's
I
no.
know,
they
I know.
And by the way, what is it? A Heineken cost them $0.25.
I know.
Yeah, right.
But they're fucking. I know places like that. Oh God.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a dick for thinking, but I always think performers. I'm not saying fucking
let them drink.
I'm not saying let
drink.
every comic who's in the building drink all night.
If you're on the show,
but if I'm
you
on
can
the
drink.
show,
Yeah.
and don't be a dick. Don't order like fucking high shelf.
Yeah,
shit.
we're not going top shelf. You're not getting 2-3 drinks at one time. But if you're on the show, yes, you should be able to drink. They tried that shit at Helium in Philly. It wasn't the managers though. It was like the owners. It was like, yo, because I don't know, for some reason they just came one night and just saw all the comics there hanging out, and they were like, look, you got to cut this shit back. We want you closing the doors at fucking 11 o'clock or 11:30 as soon as the show's over. No comics just hanging here drinking all night. People getting free drinks. Fuck all that. And they told the staff that, and they told the manager that, and the management came straight up to us and was like, we not changing shit. Y'all keep coming here drinking, partying.
Nice.
Like, because the thing is, we're there performing on a weekly basis damn near. Like all throughout, from Monday to Wednesday, there's nothing going on at a comedy club. So they rely on like the local people to do shit. So like, why would they tell us not to come there and hang when we're there performing on the nights when nobody's coming there?
Owners sometimes are so fucking stupid with that stuff. It's like they don't understand the big picture and the whole point of it.
Well, it's nickels and dimes.
Yeah.
To when
them
you could be
especially.
making 20.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like it's crazy.
And then it's like it's nickels and dimes out of their pocket to give their servers real money.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I also have never run a successful bar, so maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm a fucking asshole.
No, I think you need to hang on to good servers and good bartenders because service is what keeps people coming back to a place. It's
Yes.
good food.
Do you guys
and good
always
service.
tip at a hotel?
Always, yeah.
Tip at a hotel?
I tip everywhere.
Like at a hotel bar, just like when I'm
No.
leaving
If
the-
you stay, do you leave money in the room? For
Yeah.
the
Fuck
lady?
no, I tip room service, but I don't leave money like on the fucking.
the housekeepers?
Yeah, no,
I do.
I didn't even think about that till y'all said it. Damn.
It's because
Now
I
feel
swear
bad.
it's no, don't. I mean, it's. I think
Not everybody does.
Yeah.
Some people. I try to. If I'm there more than a day, definitely. Because I read recently that housekeepers don't get paid hourly; they get paid per room.
Oh shit! I
Really?
didn't know that.
Which is
Oh, if I'd have known
at
that,
some places.
When
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
did it, I got paid hourly.
You got paid hourly.
Yeah, yeah.
I've read in some places you get paid per room.
Okay. Damn. Yeah. See, that's why though. It's. I think a lot of times people don't think about that stuff, and I get it. Like, I wasn't mad when people didn't tip me
Right.
for a house, like, because you're right. Not everyone does, but it was nice when people did. It was like, oh shit, someone left a tip
Yeah.
here.
Like
Okay.
if I just stayed somewhere and I didn't fuck it up, and I like literally just slept in the bed and left, I'll leave a couple bucks.
I left 5
Yeah.
today because of that. We stayed one
leave,
night.
I'll leave a couple
Yeah,
bucks.
that's fine.
If I know I fucked the room up,
Right.
like I was eating chicken wings in bed,
in the bed, right?
you're getting a 10 or 20.
Sometimes it's nasty. This wasn't me. This was my friend who I worked with. There were these gay dudes staying in one of the rooms, and when she cleaned it out, she had to throw the sheets out because there was blood all on the sheets, and like I think there was some shit on the sheets too. Like they were doing some butt fucking in there.
That's
It
what
was
hotels are for.
Nasty.
Oh my god.
Nasty. I don't think they tip though, which is
That's
fucked up.
crazy.
Like if you're gonna leave blood on the sheets, leave a 20. You know.
God damn.
I've left a 20 or two. Not from blood, but you know, from oops and doodles.
Well, you know, it happens.
I always say when you stay in a room with 2 beds by yourself, one bed is for sleeping.
Yep.
One bed is for masturbating and
Yep.
eating.
Yeah.
And that's how I split up my bed. Because, you know, you finish your business and you're like, now I'm going to go back into the clean bed.
Yo.
After I've been wiping my mouth with sheets.
Right with the sheets.
I think the most I ever left
at home.
after the first Skankfest Vegas, I think I left 50 in chips and an $80 voucher for the lady. 'Cause I was there for
Oh,
a
nice.
week. I was there for a week.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Mhm.
And I also couldn't. I didn't have time to go cash either of those things in. And I was like, oh, this is just an errand, but also I'm sure this is a hell of a fucking good day for this.
Yeah.
Like, $130 extra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. That's definitely a good day. Extra 130? What?
Yeah. But that was
great.
I was there for and that was like the nice suite at the Cirque.
Okay.
So I
Yeah,
felt
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and that was after they did a wellness check on me.
Why
Shout
did
out.
they need to do a wellness check?
Sir, you haven't left your room in 36 hours.
Yo,
You had your do not disturb sign up for 36 hours and no one's seen you.
you were that fucked up?
It was after Skankfest.
Yeah.
So I think I left
that
to go.
Skankfest flu, that fucking illness we get.
Yeah, the crud.
Yeah.
And I think I was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I think I left to like go get like sodas and shit at one point, but nobody saw me.
Okay.
But then I found out from other people that that whole thing is not also necessarily because they send up 2 people.
Right, right.
One is the guy talking to you, and there's another guy standing far behind him. And they told me that's because of the Vegas shooter.
Oh, shit.
And that they're checking to see what's going on. So the guy that's talking to you is the distraction.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
guy that's watching is scoping out to see what's going on in your room.
Right, right, right.
Do they train
Damn.
people for this? They're
I'm
like
sure they do.
training their hotel staff. That's
Probably.
wild.
I'm sure there's a million things we have no. Dude, think about fucking casino. Like all the shit they know to do.
True.
Like the pit, like how many levels up the ladder? There, you know, there's the pit boss. This guy, this guy
Yeah.
answers to this guy. I'm sure security's the same way.
That's true. But I feel like that's only at nice, like casinos, nice
Yeah.
places. Like if you're just going to stay at a regular
Oh, yeah,
hotel.
normal ass.
Yeah.
No, that's just an
Holiday Inn.
Indian.
At a
That's
Holiday
just,
Inn, they're not doing it. You
that's
be
just-
dead in that room for
Yeah.
a week.
That's just an Indian guy who doesn't want to hear that the toilet doesn't work.
Yeah, I remember three Skankfests ago, we weren't like invited there. We just like went out there just to like hang with our friends and shit. And so we all stayed in Lemaire's room. It was like 10 of us staying in Lemaire's room. And the next morning we woke up, we all got showers and shit. Then we left. Lemaire had been out the whole night. So when we were leaving, he was coming back to like go to sleep. So we're leaving, he comes back, and he calls me angry as fuck. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm like, what? He was like, so what did you guys just all take turns just pissing on the bathroom floor? I'm like, bro, we took showers. What the fuck type of childhood did you have where you assume we all just took turns pissing on your bathroom floor, bro? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why don't we do that? Why don't we piss on your floor?
I mean,
That's crazy as hell.
I've seen people get wasted and piss on hotel walls. It happens.
Well, yeah, it happens. But this is at like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
He was the one out drinking and partying the whole night. We wasn't even out that late the night before. He's coming back. We're leaving. 10 a.m. We all took shower. First of all, you could smell piss.
That's true.
Like, piss has a smell.
It does.
Especially if 8 or 9 men took turns pissing on the floor. Well, come on. Like, what are we even doing here? And he's like, oh, well, I mean, you guys could have at least, like, cleaned it up. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, you about to take a shower now? Come clean it up now. He was like, no, I'm going to sleep. Then shut up. Shut up. I'll see you when you wake up. Like, what are you saying? It's crazy.
I heard a great story of a deathmatch wrestling company getting banned from a hotel. One of the wrestlers had a party after the show, and all the guys went, and they were still bleeding.
Oh, yeah.
And they were doing drugs all night and drinking, and then they all kind of passed out, woke up, and left. And they called the guy whose room the name the room was in, and they're like, "Hey, sir, I'm sorry, we have some issues. We found some blood in your room." And he immediately, he's this fucking old guy, so he's got his rap. He's like, "Oh yeah, my girlfriend's on her period. I apologize." And they go, "Sir, it's on the curtains and the walls, and the entire bathroom sink is covered in blood." And he's like, "Yeah, my girlfriend's on her period. What do you want?"
Right, go for me.
I'm just picturing how a girl on her period would get blood all over the curtain.
It was like on the well, it was my one friend. And I won't incriminate the man whose room it was, but it was my friend Hardcore Hillbilly. He had taken a light tube shot in the back and fell asleep sitting up on the wall.
Oh shit!
So he fell asleep, slid down the wall.
Yeah, his
and
blood
tracked
just made a streak. Damn.
Blood. Yeah. All right, so let's look at some of these celebrities talking about who was a good tipper and a bad tipper.
First one is T-Pain. Do you guys want to guess or just want me to tell you?
Yeah, let's guess. T-Pain.
T-Pain's a good tipper, I think. Because he blew all his money at one point in time. I think people like that.
I think he's somebody that balls out, and it's part of the image to tip good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shannon?
So it says T-Pain once tipped $2,000 on an $800 bill.
Damn. That's crazy.
Why didn't I ever get those people? Why didn't T-Pain ever come in? What the fuck?
Right.
Damn.
That's some baller shit.
I love it, Shannon. Keep it going.
Number 2, Bruce Willis.
I bet great.
Great tipper.
Yeah, I would think.
He seems like he
hope.
respects people that are
Public
grinding.
image.
Yeah, true.
He tips 100% on the card and then 100% in cash.
Wow.
Nice. Very
That's
nice.
amazing.
Kenan Thompson.
I think he tips good.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Keenan
You don't
Thompson
think
tips
so?
good. Fuck no.
He seems like a nice dude. I don't know.
He seems nice, but he'll be paying shit for them Keenan and Friends shows at AC. They don't pay shit for them. Make $40 doing that dumbass show.
Now it says best tipper at New York City nightclub was Kenan Thompson, tipped 100%.
Nice.
Oh, okay,
all right.
nice.
Yeah.
Take it back.
He's got a vibe about him.
He does seem like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Sebastian Stan.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I was
show
like,
you.
who's Sebastian Stan? I thought Sebastian Maniscalco for a second.
Yeah.
Not him.
You gotta take
Oh, Sebastian Stan, Winter Soldier. I'm an idiot.
Oh,
I hope
okay.
he tips good.
I like this guy. Yeah, I hope he tips good. He looks like he tips good. He's a Marvel guy. They make
He's Bucky.
$10 million a minute. Yeah,
He better tip good.
he
Holy
has to
shit.
tip good.
It says
You remember when you? And so I got to do Sebastian tipping now. You remember when you were a kid, your dad would take out his wallet, and he'd have the card in his wallet with how much you tip, and you move the decimal point. Not me. I just take the money. I go boom. Sorry, go ahead.
it says he gave $1,000 to each staff member on the set of A Different Man.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh my
nice.
God.
Jim Belushi.
Bad.
Bad, yeah.
Yeah, bad tipper. His sloppy looking ass.
It says Jim Belushi always gave me $100 to $200 on his regular $28 tab.
Good for him.
Damn.
Okay,
It was
all right.
oysters and one seltzer with bitters.
Good for him.
All right, that's awesome.
Lady Gaga.
Great
Ooh,
tipper.
I could see her tipping bad.
Yeah, I don't know. She was rude to her dog walker that fucking got killed or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
whole story.
I don't know about her. She seems like a rude lady.
Gaga and her boyfriend left a $700 tip on a $42 bill.
Damn, I take it back. These are all just they all just tip good.
Did anybody tip bad?
There were a couple. Hold on.
Well, all these people make so much money though.
Yeah.
Like everybody on this list makes so much money.
I mean, that's what I would do if I had a fuck
It's
ton of
nothing
money.
to you.
Yeah.
If you're a millionaire, it's
Like,
nothing
here's
for you to leave.
Here's $1,000.
Here you go. Take 1,000.
That's like $10 for us.
Yes. Yeah. Want 1,000? Take 1,000.
I wish I had a lot of money to do shit like that. That'd just be a fun thing to do.
Yes.
I mean, this one, it's just like the least of all the great ones. It says Zendaya and Tom Holland paid for the people behind them at Starbucks. This is just the least of the great ones.
That's gay.
Jessica Simpson left me 50% on her lunch bill and signed a birthday card for my best friend.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Hold on. I know it. All right. So the one that's obvious that I remember seeing from the end is Diddy, and it just says worst was Diddy,
Really?
Okay.
but not what he gave. City Girls.
I love that song. City Girl. They do
Yeah, I know that song. Yeah.
Twerk winner.
No clue.
It says they're awful, and they left $30 on a $300 bill.
I could believe that. They seem like very rude ladies.
They seem very unaccustomed.
For sure.
Yeah.
And they were like, before they were rappers, they were scammers. Like,
Oh, were they?
when they first got popular, the one girl in the group was in prison for scamming. So she couldn't even like go around and tour with them because she was in prison.
Okay.
So people like that, you're not gonna tip good. If you a scammer, you taking money from people.
But you know what though? Worst tipping story. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Not even. This is just a worst story in general. The frickin' Dixie Chicks.
Really?
Fuck the Dixie Chicks.
Damn, they made so much money too.
They made so much money. They came in once, this place I was working at, and it wasn't even my table to start with. I came in and took over because the girl before me was leaving her shift, and they were waiting a long time for their food. Now, the place that I worked at was a really busy, it was like a 2.5 hour wait. It was a brunch place in LA, which is, brunch is insane there. It was like a 2.5 hour wait. They came in. They were waiting a long time for their food because food was just taking a long time. And there's like, I just came into it. I didn't put their order in, nothing. And I kept checking in with the kitchen. I told the manager, like, there's not really anything I can do at that point.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just like,
You're not cooking it.
Yeah, like I'm not cooking the food. It was taking a while. They started to get really pissed off. They started to get really like, meh. So they made their food to go because they had to go. And they just gave them their food to go and said, we took your food off of the bill. And I dropped the check with just their drinks. They not only stiffed me completely, didn't tip, they didn't pay for the drinks, and I had to pay for them. They just got up, took their food, and walked out.
Oh, that sucks.
That shit wasn't even your fault. What the fuck do they want you to do?
I don't know. I was like, I had to get the manager involved, too. I was like, there's nothing I can do at this point. I checked in with the kitchen. Food's just taking a while. Like, I don't know.
Hell?
Assholes.
Yeah, that's
All right.
sucks.
Well, I'm going
I
to
hate
remember
them
that now. If we take anything away from this episode,
Yeah, fuck the Dixie
Fuck
Chicks.
the Dixie
even
Chicks.
though Goodbye Earl is a great song.
The fun's begun, no sleeping in. Noon is morning time to him. Pop a bag, go chug it down. Just like your favorite old beast pound. Grab a coffee and join the crew.